good. Now how the fuck do I get out? Bit messy, but I did it.
Welcome back, everyone. So this week I'm at Ore Lake. Came with Paul, and yeah, this week I wanted to get my bike fixed. So I swapped the front tire, and wait, did I do that this week or last week? Jesus Christ, I can't even remember. No, definitely did it this week because there was a race last week. Yeah, definitely didn't do it that. Yeah, so I swapped my front tire as well, and I wanted to make sure my clutch is good. So having a little razz up these dual trails, yeah, it's fixed. I actually came to a conclusion what I think had happened. So remember 2 weeks back I was at Wildman and I was feeling pretty rough because I smashed my nuts and gave myself like a whoa, Paul, Jesus. I gave myself a massive headache and I was feeling like shit. And then I don't know if you guys ever watched the end of my video, but basically towards the end you'll start seeing me like fail the pivot attempts and stuff like that. All the good pivots I did earlier in the day, or like before I really started fiddling too much with my clutch. And you know, I was adjusting it in and out all the time. And yeah, so I think what happened was, because I was getting worse for wear, I actually screwed it in too far. And then I went to go try and do some like pivots or jumps over the logs or whatever, and I was failing, and I was like, I'm just mistiming it. And I was just blaming my shit ability because, you know, that's the first thing I'm going to go to. When actually, it was not just my shit ability, but it was also because the bite point was completely fucked as it was way too far out. So that obviously made everything worse. And I was basically just using the bounce that made the bike go up. But anyway, as a result, because I basically called it a day almost immediately after I failed too many times and I didn't really go back to fiddling with the clutch, that's probably why that when I got to the race, you know, when I was warming the bike up, you know, the clutch sticks pretty heavy. There was some logging going on ahead of here, so we had to go on this diversion that they made. Yeah, so anyway, the clutch is all like a little bit sticky when the bike's not super hot, so I didn't really notice, and the bike was like sticking, there was no slipping or whatever, and then when the bike got hot, obviously the slipping started happening really quickly and really badly.
Okay, yeah, that maybe it's a wheel bearing.
Yeah, so I think I got a squeaky wheel bearing. Can't really tell. You can kind of hear it. Paul had a little ride on my bike and he thinks it's the wheel bearing as well. I was like starting to become paranoid if it's a clutch or if it's birds. I can't really fucking tell because there's like loads of birds chirping as well. It's like, it's kind of weird. Anyway, so he let me have a go on his bike whilst I was like, yeah, alright. So here I'm riding the Beta 200. Oh my god, this thing is fucking sweet. I'm starting to get jealous. Maybe I should have got a 200, not a 250. I mean, I can't tell if I'm going any faster, but I feel like I'm going faster because I'm revving it the bike higher, so it's like, ooh, look at me go, ooh. It is a really nice bike. It's shockingly quiet. It runs smoother. It feels smoother. It's an incredible machine. I'm like, I wouldn't say I have buyer's envy, but maybe I have buyer's envy. Damn, should have got 200. 250 is way too much for me anyway. Yeah. This machine is absolutely insane. I love it. It's so flickable. It's so light. There is a massive difference between this and the 300. I tried riding Lucas's 300. I've ridden like Jesse's 300, and like they're cool, very cool, super powerful. But I feel like I'm just like log the whole way. This thing, I feel like I wouldn't say on the pipe because this is quite tight and I don't want to go so fast because I'll just end up plowing into someone, but you know, I'm just like going through this like tight windy trail. It's well, not tight but windy trail, so you know, it's absolute joy to ride this bike through here. I think I was just in like third gear, just burp. Yeah, it was a person coming around the corner, just slowed down. I think we actually like bumped tires, but I mean, we're not exactly going very fast. yeah, just waiting here, just letting everyone by. Like, the trails are marked both ways, so it's a little hard to like tell who's going what, but you know, whatever, just don't go so fast. Simple as that. Yes, this bike is an absolute joy to ride. Well, incredible thing, especially now that it's out of the hours. So you know, it's good. Really enjoying it. I hope Paul gets to gets a bit more confident and can come out to an event later on in the year. Probably needs a few more hours. I think he's only got like 6 on it or 8 by the end of today. But yeah, damn, what an amazing bike.
I have a weapon. Is it the back? Oh, it can just go back
My
in.
skid plate fell off again.
That's weird.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah, please. Actually, you know what? Put it on the sand.
Big brain.
It's got to stand.
Oh, easy.
Wait, my little clip fell out. Oh, here's a tree that I tried to jump. I mean, I made it over, but I got panicked because that tree, you can't see it very well, but it's actually like, I would bash my head on it, so I had to go to the right a little bit more. Whoa, Paul! Jesus! I had to go to the right a bit more, and there's like a really quite dug out rut from the tyres, and I put my foot in it and fell over. Oh, look at his long legs. He can just push himself over. So back on my bike. Yeah, so put a new front tyre on this week. It grips fantastic. It's just one of those things, I guess, like after all this time I didn't really notice how little how much the rounding of the knobs actually cause like your traction to actually go. And actually when I started inspecting it a little bit more, some of them have like started to like crumble a bit, especially the side ones. Like they're starting to fall apart. You can bend them quite hard. They're like quite flexible now. They're not how they used to be or how they should be, like compared to this brand new tire. Also, I didn't realize I may have got a fatter tire for the front by accident, because I was on Fortnite, I can't remember. Anyway, I think it was Fortnite, yeah. And I wanted to get the same tire, but because the bike doesn't live with me, I couldn't just walk out and check the size. So I thought, well, I was like, I've got the skinnier one. So I went on Fortnite and they had a 90-100 and a 100-100. So I was like, oh, I'll just get the 90-100 because that's the thinner one, I assume. I can't remember which way those things mean. But anyway, it's got a smaller size than the 100-100, obviously. So I get the tyre, bring it back, and then it turns out I had a 90-90 before. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's that. I got a fatter tyre. I'm not buying another one because they cost a fucking fortune. I just got the Enduro medium again. Like, I think this tyre is literally designed for this kind of riding, so I don't see the point of like faffing around with all the other brands and going for like super soft or anything like this, because what do I need a super soft tyre to ride dirt like this for? Maybe I'll get one if I was to do the Cord or something like that for, you know, like Greens Mountain, but this kind of terrain does not need it. I'd just be wasting my money having to do extra tyre changes, and I don't want to be doing that because I'm lazy and I'm pretty sure it causes my eczema to get really bad. Oh god, I fucking hate eczema. It spreads my feet right now. It sucks. I hate it. Can't walk. Hopefully it'll be better by this weekend because there's RJ's on, so yeah. Looking forward to that, and hopefully my bike is actually in a state where there's nothing quote unquote wrong with it, other than the fact that I need to grease my front bearings, but I'll spray some grease in under the cap and hope that works. Do that at some point, I hope. Yeah, so this has been a really good day, and I'm assuming now that Lucas has seen this thing, he's going to want to come back and ride over it, because he just seems to love riding along logs. Yeah, so I think that'll do.
Come on.
Yep, didn't come off.
No, just banging shit.
See ya.